M, 22, cheated on by F, 22. 6-year relationship. Not sure where to begin here. This is a tough one to stomach, and I need advice on what to do. I am 22. Just found out my girlfriend F, 22, of 6 years cheated on me by intimately messaging, nudes, videos, pics, etc. someone she met on her family vacation in December 2024. I found out by looking through her phone while she was asleep and noticed a note in the recently deleted tab. Here is what the note said. Feel free to read it. Recently deleted January 8th, 2025 at 8:42 p.m. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for reaching out yesterday when we agreed not to communicate out of respect to our BFS/GFS, even though we just met as friends on the trip. It was pretty selfish of me and so out of line. I truly feel so bad about it. Like, what took over. I'm literally not like that. We're both happy in our lives and both committed to our partners. I totally respect the boundaries and I won't reach out again. So DW blocking me again. Oh well, I hope everything goes well with you guys and I'm glad our groups met. But we gotta focus on our own paths now. I'm gonna delete this after you see it, but yeah, anyways, good luck with things. You are both lucky to have each other. Smiley face. Hope you don't hate me, lol. And if you wanna unblock me, that'd be chill, but if not, that's fine, I get it, lol. Basically, once she got back from her trip, she had reached out to this guy about coming to a trip in Spain that he invited her and all her friends too. Supposedly the boyfriends, aka me, were invited. Then one thing led to another, and it ended up getting sexual. That is what she is referring to when she says things like, I don't know what took over. I feel so bad about it anyway. I interrogated her about this and made her confess to what they did, sexted and intimately messaged. And after 3 hours of denial and squeezing out details, I found out she even responded to him agreeing when he said he wished they met in another lifetime. Then he proceeded to compliment her about her beauty, her eyes, lips, whatever, and personality, and it led to sexting videos and pics. He ended up blocking her once it was done, and she almost sent that note, refer above, to him afterwards but didn't, hence why it was recently deleted in notes. Anyway, I got to the bottom of every detail, squeezing it out of her for hours, and I told her that she owed me the truth, and when I started to explain to her that I can't continue being in this relationship, she began to beg me to stay, that she would fix it, it would never happen again, it was stupid and she shouldn't have done, and that it genuinely from the bottom of her soul meant nothing to her. She tells me that she has had these thoughts about being single before since we have been together since we were 16 years old. But once this happened, she realized how much she wants to be with only me and doesn't care about seeing what's out there. She has been guilty about it ever since, and it's the only boundary she has ever crossed, as she swore on her family's lives. Little backstory on our relationship. We are the closest you can get as a couple. We met at 15 to 16 years old, and it's only been us two ever since. High school, uni/college, work life. We've been through it all together with no big mess-ups. We've gone through ups and downs like every relationship, but always come out stronger. Literally every time we get closer. We talk about a future together with kids, marriage, a home, and we are even known by everyone as the couple that's married but not officially married. We've met each other's families and have relationships with them outside of just familial events. Her mother considers me her son, and her family have so much love for me and vice versa. We are very strong on openness with each other, and communication is number one. If ever something bothers one of us, we sit down, talk it out, and get through it. We have been very mature since a young age. Anyway, the point is we were as close as anyone can get to another human being and insanely loyal to one another. This is genuinely so unexpected, she can't even believe she gave into it. She was begging me not leave her house and is sending me these messages. For reference, after all these years together and everything I've proven to you in our relationship, I fucked up. I really fucked up. It's no excuse. I did and said things I really shouldn't have, and there should have been no reason for me to let anything get to this extent. I fucked up BC of reasons beyond my knowledge, and the thoughts and feelings of me never knowing what it's like to feel alone and not have someone. That's the stupidest fucking thing ever, and I fucked up. I realized it enough this month that I don't want to not be with you and not have you in my life, and I wanted to work in all ways possible to fix myself in our relationship to make it as good as it deserves to be. You know I've been by your side through everything. You know the ins and outs of us and everything. This isn't something that's gonna have an easy fix. But I swear on my entire family's life, Engrave that I won't give up on fixing us so long as you let us work through it together. I will never ever hurt you like this again, and I can hate myself for even doing it to begin with. There's a lot more. I need advice on what to do. I am deeply in love with this woman and my life feels so complete with her, but I don't know if I can be stepped on like this without consequence. To me, it seems like if I let it slide, it's bound to happen again, no matter how in love she is with me. I explained this to her, but she's so adamant that she's finally realized she never wants to be without me. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. I am so sorry for the long read. If you did get through it, let me what should I do? TLDR, highly recommend a full read, / I found out my girlfriend of 6 years cheated by sexting and sending explicit messages to a guy she met on vacation. After confronting her, she eventually confessed and is now begging for forgiveness, claiming it meant nothing and that she only wants to be with me. I love her but don't know if I can move past this without setting a precedent for future betrayals, so I need advice on what to do.